Got it? I am excited to talk about the topic today. And it's a topic that may provoke you. Imagine that. Me and a topic that provokes. But the reason why I'm saying that now is you have an opportunity, even through this discourse, to begin to meditate now, even with your eyes open, listening to me, observing the thoughts, being attentive to your feelings. Because remember, as I've said, your feelings are going to be a prime Geiger counter, so to speak, to let you know what you're actually thinking about. You may not have exact recall of what the mind is saying to you about what you are hearing, but as you are being attentive to how you are feeling, you'll know. You'll know the general basis of what your thoughts are rambling on about you. And today's topic is allowing meditation to be your mother, since today is Mother's Day. I've heard some stories about mothers in this community. But the only one that I really have any knowingness about is my own. And so I'm going to use, and funny, interesting, her name was Mary also, just like the Sacred Mother. Mama was hell on wheels. Where do you think I got it from? I'll never forget the first time that my Aunt Bet, who y'all have all heard stories about, said she saw my mom walk into church. And you've got to remember, put some pieces in place. My dad grew up in a small town, the same farm that his great-grandfather farmed. And my mother's family was from there. But my grandmother was a rather worldly woman. At that day and age, she had been married and divorced 3 times, but something was kind of askew that I really can't grasp, because all the ex-husbands and ex-wives all traveled together. So I don't know if it was the early, where also I get another aspect of my open sexualness. I don't know. But Mama was allowed to be thrown on a bus or a train and go wherever she wanted to go from 7 years old to either parent. And she traveled from Virginia to Baltimore to Cincinnati continuously by herself. So, upon my grandmother's 3rd divorce, my mom was a senior in high school, and they were wanting to come back to where my grandmother was originated from. So they decided to move from Baltimore to Virginia. And my mom got a job in a bank in Williamsburg. She heard about and saw pictures of my dad, and she went out on the kill. And so, what better place to meet the man that you want to go after, but other than church? And my Aunt Bet said that the first time that she saw my mom, now you've got to realize my mother had naturally bright red hair. And she was a very robust woman. Big breast, big butt. And she had it going on. And into Bellamy United Methodist Church, in walked this redhead with a fire engine red suit on, red heels, red bag. I mean, you see it.
And you.
Yeah. Okay. Now, I don't really know what transpired with my mom and where she lost her flair, her strength. I don't really know. That's irrelevant. But it would always come out of the closet for special events. She could organize, she could cook, she wanted to feed the masses. She didn't care how much time it took. I mean, again, you see it. And she laughed, and laughed. Many times when she really wanted to cry, laughter was her venue. And again, you see it. But what I do want to talk about is the positive aspects of my mother. What were positive reinforcement to me. And then I want you to think about it from the perspective of meditation. My mother, first and foremost, let me be me. Does not meditation let you be you? Truly meditating, truly observing the thoughts, the beingness is still there, wanting to support you to be whatever it is that you want to be. And my mom was that. She let me be me. Dirty, dressed up, little boy, little girl. Sheila, I don't know if you know this or not, but I can show you pictures of me at 4 and 5 years old in a little red and white check gingham dress with a little red pillbox hat on, purse, and red shoes. You know, I don't know which came first, again, the chicken or the egg, but I was being me and she was letting me be me. Isn't that your soul? Letting you be you. Another thing, and it goes hand in hand with letting you be you, but acceptance. Now, there's one thing to let a person be what they want to be, as long as they are being what you are wanting them to be. But in walks the new quality added to letting someone be them, which takes it even to the next degree, which is acceptance. That is meditation. How many times have I asked you throughout the course of all of my talks, personal as well as collective talks, accept what is happening in your life. Accept what the mind is saying to you. Accept that you are in chaos. Accept that you are in dream state.